Hi there. I just wanted to say thank you to everyone for your support with Luna. And we're a week into her surgery and she's healing. She's doing well. She's pretty groggy. She's pretty stoned. She has to keep resting because it's a weight-bearing paw. It's a front paw. And we have to really make sure she doesn't rip open her stitches. That's a big thing because they have removed this paw or this toe and sewed these two together. So if they spread apart and rip, I guess it can be very painful, and also healing and infection and all kinds of things we're worried about. So she is on strict bed rest. I even have to have her go to and from her bed on leash. I wanted to tell you a bit more about Luna. Some of you have met Luna, some of you have not. Luna is I call her a storm. She just comes in fast and hard. Everything Luna does is at 200%. If I recall her, she does not stroll ever to me. She runs as fast as she can. If I tell her to go to her crate, she runs as fast as she can. If the crate door is closed, she will use her nose to flip it open and run in and turn around and lie down as fast as she can. Everything that Luna does is fast. Go to your place, Luna. She'll run, dive into that place board, dive into her bed. She's quite athletic for 9 years old. She's quite agile for 9 years old. Luna came to me as a rescue. I was her fourth owner. She was adolescent. She was in heat when I got her, so she was close to 1 year old. She was a maniac. I know the first weekend that I had her was May Long Weekend, which will be coming up soon. And we walked for hours. On that weekend, I gave myself blisters. I remember having to walk in the office. I took my shoes off and was walking around on my sock feet because of so many blisters that I had on my feet from Luna. Luna started to develop some behavior problems. I had her on a hiking company, taking her out 5 days a week while I worked, and she started to fight and have dog fights on those hikes with unknown dogs. They didn't tell me right away. They told me when it was time to kick Luna off. Not the first fight, the second fight, but not sure how much conflict she had before they finally told me what was happening. So we've done such a road for training, day and night, basically. We trained this dog, and she is crazy. So she is constantly stress barking, excitement barking, over the moon, excited about everything. And we trained and trained and trained. And that's why Luna is such a great dog now. She's knows so many games. She plays basketball. She can pick up a ball and stick it on the net. She likes to play soccer. She likes to play tray ball, where she has to maneuver the ball into the net. She has been a mama bear to so many dogs. So not only is Luna literally my best friend, she is my assistant, and she's a working dog. So she is what they call a demo dog, or we call a demo dog. She's also a mentor. She models and mentors young dogs. So when I started my dog walking company years ago, Luna was the dog that people would pay for me to walk their dog with Luna. One, she's so big, she's got a huge presence, and she's got a big booming bark. As she would teach those adolescent dogs that were so obsessed with dogs and playing and trying to put every dog they see in a headlock, and mouthing and biting at every dog they see and not listening to dog body language or dog cues. Luna was the dog that we would walk those adolescent dogs with to teach them how to behave politely, because she would just give them a big booming rah-rah when they tried to bite her ears. And she never hit them or bit them. She never pushed them down. She never rolled them over. It was just a really firm, hey, don't do that. And then of course the dog would come in and lick her face, and then they just keep walking. Luna loves to walk, so where she would really bond with them and build trust is just by walking. And then the adolescent dogs just couldn't keep their eyes off of her, and they would just start getting in that mode of just walking. And then all of a sudden the dogs really start to enjoy that momentum, the migration, kind of this primal activity together that's just simple walking together and exploring, sniffing together. Luna loves to sniff, so sniffing together, and off we would go. So she was fantastic for adolescent dogs. And then when I moved in to start doing board and train, Luna became the mama bear with the puppies. So many rescues and so many fearful puppies out there. Some of them are rescues, some of them are not. And Luna has mothered all of them. Ones that don't know what they're doing, that are scared of traffic, scared of noises, scared of other dogs. They literally would hide under Luna's belly, and we'd go for walks and we'd go out explore, and they would just sneak in underneath her belly, underneath her legs, and then she would just let them hide there. Even the last board and train we had here, Bowie, just last month, he would get scared at construction noises and he would jump and put his 2 paws up on Luna's back, and she just lets him have her paws up on her back, and he would look around scared, and then she would just, when we're ready to walk, she would just stand there for a while, and then she'd be like, okay, and then off we'd go. We'd start walking again. And she basically has taught so many puppies that what it's like to be confident and that there's nothing to be afraid of. So many reactive dogs, even though Luna is comes by reactivity herself, but especially in her youth. Now she's pretty good. But reactive dogs walking with Luna don't react, because they just sneak in right beside her. They're walking beside this big dog. All their fear goes away, and they literally, sneak up and give her kisses on her face. And they just walk beside her and are happy. They see other dogs go by. They're not afraid because they know Luna's got their back. And that's my bear. So she has a huge spot in my heart. One, she's so smart. All the training that we've done, the games, all the things that I've learned as a trainer. But the other part is all of the gifts she's given other dogs. So all of those fearful puppies, adolescent rude dogs. She's shared her mom, me, with them, and herself. So her skill set she's passed on. And that's why Lunabear is so incredibly special to me. So it means a great deal, that you have donated to Luna's surgery. We're still waiting on that last biopsy to see how much this melanoma has spread from the tumor on her toe. But we're hoping for good luck. So thank you again for sharing your kindness with Luna and I. And I just wanted to share with you one of the many reasons why Miss Luna is so special to me, not just me personally, but also my business and my inspiration.